wish I could say that running has always been a big part of my life, but it hasn't. I know that's hard to believe, but I used to be the biggest couch potato. I know. I used to sit on that couch. My mom would ask me to go for walks, and I'd be like, I don't want to go. No. And I would either read or watch TV or do absolutely nothing. Then I'd be guilt tripped into it, and I would go. I didn't start running until about 4 years ago, and I truly believe I was going against my biological makeup. I was not built for running. And so when I run, it is climbing up those mountains. I can make a few more steps. I used to actually go running and count my steps, and then I'd count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'd start running again and be really proud of myself that I only took 8 walking steps for the entire run. I was feeling good about myself. So I have a little secret for you. Running is hard. Unless you're my brother Jesse, who I believe is a mutant. I have believed that since the day he was born. Yes, as in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. There is something not quite right in his biological makeup, because he is freakishly strong, and always has been. When he was little, he could grab onto the edge of a doorway, and I would not be able to move him. Poor babysitter, right? He would do something naughty, and I would try to pick him up. He's 2, mind you. I would try to pick him up and take him to his room. Sounds easy, till we get to the doorway, and he yanks onto it, and I try and yank, and pull, and yank some more, and I can't move him. He screams of no! It turned into giggles because he knows I can't move him. Not fair. I knew he would be an amazing athlete with those muscles. He was going to be awesome. I just didn't realize how truly amazing he was going to be until 5th grade. When I started running, Jesse followed suit. He ran a little bit too, but nothing like he does now. In 5th grade, he ran the mile race at school because they would take the top runners and put them together to run other races to find out who was the best 5th grade runner in the area. Well, at first, when Jesse first started running, we told him just focus on you. Run your own race, enjoy your run. That kind of backfired on us for a minute, because at school, they ran a mile, and Jesse ran his own race. He didn't try to win. So he just did his own thing, and so he didn't qualify in the practice round. He wouldn't have qualified. Well, we told him, yeah, no, this is when you want to win. So the next time, he flipped a switch, and he won. That's not fair. I wish I could do that. Flip a switch and win the race. Not so much. But Jesse, being his mutant, did. And he qualified to run the mile at this race. Well, they take the top boy and girl, the fastest times, to run. And then they take the next 4 down to do a relay race. A relay is 1 lap around the track with all 4 of them, which would make a mile. Just so you guys know, running 1 lap around that track is not as easy as it may look or sound. I've tried it before. I get about 1/4 of the way before my stomach hurts, my legs are cramping, and I can hardly breathe. It just sounds sad. But it's true. It's way harder because you are sprinting the entire time. Relays sound easy, but they're not, because you have to put everything into it from the minute that gun goes. Well, Jesse does his mile. Okay, and he would have won. I believe this to this day. He would have won, except for he got pushed off the track, which messed up his run, and he lost by seconds. So not cool. Don't ever do that to someone. Cheating is not worth it, because that means that person didn't really win. Anyway, he did awesome. He had like a 5-minute mile or something like that. Pretty amazing. So he gets done, and we're proud of him. We really take the other kid, but really proud of Jesse at the same time. And he kind of teeters off, goes and does his own thing. A few minutes later, he comes back and says, our 4th runner for our relay didn't show up. Should I do it? He just ran a mile at a full sprint. Yeah, sure, go for it. That'd be great. So he decides to run the mile. relay. So they get together and they kind of try to be strategic. And they try to set up their race so that they'll win. They made a huge mistake. Learn from your mistakes. We now know how to set up a relay, but we didn't at this point. The way you're supposed to do it is put your second fastest first, your very fastest last, and then your two in between to maintain. That way your second fastest can go out, get a huge lead, your other two can maintain or gain some more, and then your fastest takes off and finishes off the race way ahead of everyone else. Well, they did it totally backwards. They put their slowest runner first, then their next slowest, faster, fastest. So, they get to that starting line. They get ready, and the gun goes off. And their slowest runner takes off as fast as he can, which is not incredibly fast, still faster than probably, say, me. But he's going, and they get half a track behind. Think about that track. Their runner's here, the other runners are here. Not looking so good for our team at this point. So he comes in, bless his little heart, passes that baton, and the next runner takes off. And he's going, and he's going, and he's going, and he's trying. He makes up a little bit. But their runner's still here, we're still here. So that person comes in, passes off the baton, and he takes off, and he basically maintains, maybe makes up a little time, but not really. And so we're still here and here. So think about this. As that runner's coming in, passing to Jesse, the baton. Jesse's starting here as their runner is here. Okay? He takes off. And he runs. And he runs. And he passes one runner, two runners, three runners, four. I'm screaming, go, Jesse, go! You can do it! Oh my gosh! And we're listening to people go, are you watching that kid? Whoa! Look at him! He's passing all of them! I am hoarse. My throat hurts. And I'm still running, go! Jesse, go! Because there's nothing left in me. And he's coming along behind the first place person. He is seconds behind. Close enough that he could probably touch him. And they cross the finish line seconds behind each other. I'm in awe watching this child. And really wishing that it was me. But it's not. And this lady comes over and says, is that your little brother? I said, yes. I want him on my track team, which he has run for her now, a few years later. And Mr. Allred comes over and says, Jesse, we will see you on the cross-country and track team when you get to Skyview. This kid's in 5th grade, and people already know his name. I really wish I would have had a video camera because it would have gone viral on YouTube. It was that amazing. Now, Jesse is going into 9th grade, and he ran the 5K race at Health Days. Remember the child's Mutant? I'm going up on my race. I'm doing the 10K, which is double what he was doing, but still, he was double timing me. I was maybe at mile 2 as he's coming back. And I was running, and I went, that's Jesse. Randy and his friend had their rucksacks on, and they're going up. And they see Jesse, and they're like, are you almost there? He goes, no, you're not. He was that far ahead of everyone else. I was in awe to see him already turned around. We were only like maybe 10 minutes into the race, and he's already headed back. His time was amazing. He got to cross country that Monday, and his coach asked him how he did. He said, well, I took 4th overall out of 200 people, my friend. He took 4th place in that race. The only people who beat him were full-grown men. Here's my little brother. Here's full-grown men. Oh, maybe he's here. Think about the leg difference. Jesse is amazing. Well, when his coach saw his time, he said, Jesse, if you can shave off 2 minutes, which is kind of a lot, friends, in running, taking seconds off is really hard. But if he can shave off 2 minutes off his time, he will make varsity as a freshman, which is almost unheard of. That is my Teenage Mutant little brother.